Howdy, folks. This is going to be my final video of this particular style, I think. Unless I've got something particular to say, but I'm going to stop doing this on a daily basis. You've probably noticed, for those that are around, you've probably noticed that over the past few days that I haven't been, I've missed days. I haven't posted anything on some days. Because quite frankly, I'm not enjoying it. I'm not really enjoying it. It seems to be a case of like I'm turning on the video to just splurge. And one thing that I've kind of really realized is I love two-way and group conversation, right? So getting feedback, get understanding kind of what's going on for people is enriching to me. It's really it's really kind of key for the way that I work. So at the moment, kind of with the size of the channel and stuff like that, not getting that feedback, it's incredibly tough. And I think conversations like this, where it is more natural, haphazard, casual, only really works in that kind of two-way dynamic. Like if I was having a conversation, interviewing someone, or maybe doing a podcast with someone, it's different. It's different. But as I'm just talking to a camera, it's effectively like a source of journaling, maybe at best. And I'm not saying this is kind of a bad thing or a fed up or anything like that. What I want to do is make a change, an alteration. Because ultimately, doing this every day is not, it started out nice, but I don't know, it's pretty boring. It's pretty boring. So I'm going to make a few alterations. I'm going to reduce it from every day to 3 videos a week. Because what I am doing at the moment is I am interviewing a ton of people, like around men's mental health, depression, anxiety, purpose, meaning, quest, companions, friendship, intimacy, relationships, like spans the gamut around kind of like all the different experiences that men can feel during their life, and honing in on this idea of the existential transformation that can happen in life when we're going through a checklist of things: university, job, career, job, marriage, kids, mortgage, cars. And then all of a sudden you get to a certain point and the checklist runs out, right? It's like, oh crap, like everything has been kind of like laid out in front of me in terms of what I'm supposed to do next, and then all of a sudden the checklist stops. And it's like you're maybe late 30s, 40 years old, and you're like, well, what the hell do I do now? My checklist has run out. And so what was I saying there? Where did that come from? But I don't know. But one thing that oh yeah, so like with all of these interviews that I'm doing, kind of I'm learning how so many different things worked, and I've managed to kind of conquer so many of my own challenges, like insomnia being my biggest one for this year, by just talking to people, just interviewing people and finding out more information, putting a greater level of focus into each of these areas. And I want to start sharing some of those types of things, either directly in the interviews or what I've learned from the interviews, or putting implementation based on those interviews to kind of empower me. So that's going to take an extra level of production. I can't just turn on the camera and do that. It's going to take a little bit of extra work. So I'm going to try, let's say 3 videos a week. Probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something like that. I don't know when it's going to be really. 3 videos a week, based on, some of them are going to be based on the interview, some of them is just going to be me talking, but it's going to be designed around each one of these key areas of life, each one of these areas in life that affects us on a day-to-day basis. It's basically trying to find out information that I wish I had a couple of years ago. Right? So that's what you're going to see from me starting next week. So I'm going to take the weekend off. You won't hear anything from me on Saturday or Sunday. Next time you'll hear from me will be Monday, where I don't know what topic to cover. I don't know what topic to cover first as the first one. But yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be different. It'll have increased purpose. And maybe a little bit of extra production value. No, it's not going to have extra production value. I'm lying. I ain't got that video editing skills in the locker. Maybe a tiny slide here or there. Anyway, have a good weekend, everybody. I hope that your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are epic. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.